Hi everyone. So here's your screencast over the weekend. Look at the handout from class. Look at number 4. The question is asking you, is x plus 2 a factor of f of x? Right here. That's the big question, okay? And I just want to talk through a couple of things. There's several ways to answer this question, but first, let's just pull it all together for a moment. If x plus 2 is a factor of f of x, then it could be said that x equals negative 2 is a root of the function. And f of negative 2 then would equal 0, okay? The important point I'm making here is that everything highlighted here in yellow, okay? If one of these cases is true, the other is true, all right? All of these three things, these three things occur. If they occur, they occur together, all right? So what I did down here was I just said, well, let's just check and see what f of negative 2 equals. And f of negative 2, you'll see my work here, does in fact equal 0. That means x plus 2, is in fact a factor of f of x, all right? And now what I'm wondering is, can I use that fact? Can I use the fact that x plus 2 is a factor of f of x to possibly perform a linear factorization on f of x, okay? So what I want to do now is the long division. Go with me here, please, and let's do the long division. And let's look at dividing 3x to the 4th plus 10x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 6. All of this divided by x plus 2. Go ahead and do this long division and then replay me to check your answers. Okay, so here is my long division up here. And it turns out that x plus 2 is a factor of f of x because the remainder is 0. And so what I did down here was I wrote f of x in factored form. Here's a linear factor and a degree 3 factor. Okay, and then what you can go ahead and try and do is you can try and factor this degree factor by grouping, and you will find that it's not factorable by grouping. And your question might be, so what do you do at this point? Like, how would you go ahead and linearly factorize f of x when you have something like this factor, a degree 3, that's not factorable by grouping? And we will learn that in due time. For right now, though, with the methods of factoring that we know, this is as far as we can go. So f of x is right here. Okay, that is f of x. What I'd like you to do for your homework is the following. You're to complete that entire sheet that I gave you for homework, okay? For questions 3, 4, 5, and 6, actually only 3, 5, and 6, you're just going to do what the directions ask you to do, is determine if d of x is a factor of f of x, okay? Notice the instructions there do not ask you to perform a linear factorization, okay? And then for number 7, I'm asking you to find all the real roots of 7, 8, 9, and 10, and the y-intercept of f of x, and then I want you to use the limit notation. Using limit notation, describe the end behaviors of the function of x, and then this latter part is adding on to the instructions. I'd like you to reasonably accurately sketch each of those functions, 7, 8, 9, and 10, on a set of axes. All right, boys and girls, have a wonderful weekend, and you're doing great work. I'll see you Monday. Or no, I won't see you Monday. I'll see you Tuesday. Goodbye.